I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to the home of the 5-minute video. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. This August, I will have been doing this 50 years. As a former IRS agent, I was a revenue officer. I was a specialist in the offer and compromise program. Myself, I have Peter Salinger on my team. Peter's worked probably over 2,500 offers for the government. I worked, and I used to accept them and deny them. Like Peter worked an offer and compromise unit where he was kind of the boss of that. We are probably two of the most foremost experts in the offer and compromise, really, in the country. So, if you have a small offer and compromise, let me just go back up. There's two types of people that watch these videos. One that want to do it themselves, which I applaud, and those who are really looking at people to hire. That's usually how this goes. How do you determine who to hire? Well, I just want to tell you, Peter and I have worked over 2,500 offers, so you make that decision yourself. For those who want to do this yourself, I want to tell you something that's very important. First, the offer and compromise takes, say hi to my mother cat back there. I'm a dog guy, but I have a cat through my wife. Anyway, what I want to tell you, the offer and compromise is a true specialty. The people who file them by themselves, they're really not going to have a lot of luck, because I used to review those. If you don't have anything, you got a really good chance of getting it through. If you owe a larger dollar, you're crazy, absolutely crazy, filling your own offer and compromise out. You may be able to maybe get one through, but you got to get the lowest one through. And the problem is, when you look at these cases, you say, God, they should have done this, they should have done that, and they could have got it through. But the big thing is, you don't want to get sucked into filing an offer if you're not qualified. So if you're hearing this, make sure maybe you go to an IRS pre-qualifier tool, or maybe have someone like us look at your offer, the financial statement only. I could tell you within 15 seconds if your offer is going to get accepted. But just don't get ripped off. If you're not calling us and you're calling someone else, a good chance that the person you're going to call, you're going to talk to, is a salesperson, unless you're talking to an attorney, a CPA, or an enrolled agent. None of these people are licensed to practice before IRS, and so everyone else is just reading a script, or they've learned some information and they're trying to collect money from you and get a good sales commission. So make sure, more than anything, you're speaking to the right person. Offer and compromise is an expertise. What I want to talk to you today about, anybody who's listening to me, a golden tip, the biggest tip I can give you as a former IRS agent, is make sure you put a cover letter anytime you're writing us, especially on the offer and compromise. What does that cover letter really need to look like? For me, it's good to use colored paper, not red. It kind of stands out on your offer. It's good to write maybe one page, no more than a page and a quarter or a page and a half. You see why, as a former agent, you just look at offer after offer after offer. You go to break, offer after offer. How do you stand out from other people, and how do you make your offer real? Okay, making it real to me as a former agent was big. So you write a page and a half cover letter and tell them what the situation you have in your life. Make it real. I had a case that I got through, a huge case. I settled this case for peanuts. I can't tell you the name, but I saved the guy over $400,000, and I wrote a cover letter. The person was a dentist, and you wouldn't have seen that on the offer. But by writing the cover letter, I actually, believe it or not, attach x-rays to my cover letter. He was a dentist, and normally you see a dentist, he's going to work again, he's going to make a lot of money. So I said, hey, the guy fell down, he broke his wrist, and he's not going to be able to practice like he did because he has metal in there. And I wrote it out with a medical history, what he did. I attached the x-ray. I can't believe it. The offer got through, and I know it got through because of the cover letter. So what you do is let the agent know your unique circumstances, why you're in the mess that you're in. And if you can show them an exhibit or show them information to support that, let me tell you, if you have a qualified offer and they see that, you got a great chance of having that. I'm sorry about the stream. You got a great chance of having that accepted. I wish you the best of luck. If this information was good because I gave you a golden tip, how about giving me a subscription? YouTube thrives on those, and so do I. I appreciate you. If you need someone and you owe a decent amount of money, you want us to look at your offer for free, you can send me an email or contact me. Thank you for listening, and this is my last YouTube of the day. Thank you.